NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see the only two teams to meet in the Super Bowl 3 different times. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday night.
EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Good to be in the booth with my partner Greg Olson. I'm Mike Tirico. Welcome, and Greg, this is one of those that's worthy of prime time because wide receivers love the spotlight as much as any position group in the league, and we got two guys who shine under the lights here tonight.
And I think where it's going to be really fun and get interesting to watch, Mike, is in those critical situations. The game's on the line, third down, red zone, gotta have it moments. There is no mystery. Both these sidelines, they know exactly where the ball's going, and they're just going to say, I dare you to stop them. These are two prime, elite wide receivers in the National Football League. Night game, prime time, they're looking to put on a show.
On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback out of Ohio State, first-round pick Justin Fields.
A lot of guys love sitting here, Mike, and nitpicking his game. And I would agree, some of it is fair criticism. But there's one thing you can't deny. This guy is electric with the ball in his hands. One of the best open field runners, regardless of position in the entire league. But for him to take the next step and develop as a quarterback, he needs to match that arsenal that he has with his legs and develop a little bit more in the traditional passing game with his arm. If he's able to do that, they're not only going to have a chance to win here today, but they're going to win for a long time in the future.
He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up third down.
Here we go. Good.
Now, Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It'll bring up fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Cowboys coming out. As usual, it's Dak Prescott leading the way. Led the NFL in touchdown passes, Greg, a season ago. Already his 9th year at the helm for the Cowboys.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
They'll stick with Elliott.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Again, here's Zeke. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up fourth down. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Patterson now to return it. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Steelers offense ready to get going with their second possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cowboys offense ready for their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive to take the early lead, see if they can improve on it here. 3-0 is our score, and it's 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 2. Hand off here to Zeke. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss of 2. And now you find yourself on 3rd down.
11 yards on the connection there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Dak. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So on 4th down, here comes the veteran, Brian Anger. Calvin Austin, deep for the Steelers. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Fields now. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. You let this go. Deep for Jefferson. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Fields. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Now Fields. He'll find his big target, Pat Fryermuth. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. Back to throw is Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickens. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Harris. What He's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Steelers. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Cooks going in motion. 1st down. Prescott. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Into space at the 45. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. This drive begins with a run by Harris. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Don't jump. Ready?
Another run here with Harris. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So we are through 1 on Sunday Night Football. 10-7 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Off the play action, here's Fields. He finds Austin with the grab. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Fields. This one grabbed by Austin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They need to get this to the 23. Here's 3rd down. Fields. Here's a screen set up for Warren. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Play action now for Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again. Fields on 2nd and 10. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins. 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Ferguson.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. On the draw, here's Elliott. Well, that is a fitting end to this drive. Nothing works. He loses yardage on 3rd down. Here comes 4th down. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. The Steelers offense ready to see what they can do. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they will finally run him down. 1st down. Fields. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. It's actually the easiest down in football to operate in. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down. To throw is Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Fields. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
And this ball incomplete on third down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from 45 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 10. And that's enough for a quick 1st down. Throwing is Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Again, Prescott to the air. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott again. Now he'll run it. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
Generating explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground, is the goal of every offense, Mike. But when you're able to generate those plays with your quarterback's legs, man, that's an element that makes these offenses hard to defend.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
2nd down and 3. To the air again, Prescott. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll run. Here's Elliott. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will tie this game up here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On 1st and 10, Fields. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and veteran Ezekiel Elliott making their way back out. And really, he has not produced a whole lot of highlights as we thought about coming in, that he could be a featured back in this one. Instead, no running lanes, no room to operate, stuck at the line of scrimmage, and generally taking this offense out of its flow. A pass caught by the veteran. That's Brandon Cooks.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Dak to throw. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That's complete to Elliott. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They'll throw again. Dak. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. It's the most valuable real estate in football. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
2nd and 7. To throw is Prescott. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be brought down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Prescott. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and goal for Prescott. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed. Job number one on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike, but 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves him out in front.
Austin now to return this. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The Steelers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
Here we go.
Fields. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Here we go.
Fourth down, Fields. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. A first down throw for Prescott. Checking it down, this one is caught. Here's a 2nd and 6. Prescott now. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers have taken a 4-point advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. The open man is Tolbert.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so 3rd down forthcoming. On the ground, it's Elliott. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. That's caught. Right side. It's Freiermuth. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9. They go play action with Fields. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Here's Harris. And he'll get this across midfield as he's brought down, following a pickup of 5. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Fields to throw for it. That's taken in, and he's got the 1st down. Well done there as they pick up a 4th and 5. Here's Fields. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late. This lead, but at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left. and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Fields now on second down. Into the hands of Pickens. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They've moved the ball well here, but now face 3rd and 2. Fields to throw. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get...
And might be the knockout punch. Najee Harris, touchdown Pittsburgh. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The visitors' offense headed back to take over once more. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in...
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Catch is made there on the left side by Cooks. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And the Steelers. 46.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down.
Here we go.
Fields. Now a screen set up for Harris. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play. Off the play action, here's Fields. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down. They run it over center with Harris. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, son. Go.
On the ground, this is Harris. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up 3rd down. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. They put Pickens in motion. They'll try to run for it with Harris. And the Steelers are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He couldn't quite break the plane. They'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he's got another one. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And make it a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. The visitors' offense make their way out to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down. Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. That's into the hands of the veteran Cooks. And out of bounds he goes, just shy of midfield. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. On 2nd down, it's Dak. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Give them 19 yards on 3rd and 18. They found a way to get it done. First down. To throw is Dak. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky this didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure they needed to take the timeout, but we'll take it with them. One more time, it's Harris. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on